It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyrone Lowe, and this is my show, The Legends. And before I start the show, I want to thank you guys for subscribing, tuning in, and checking out the rest of the platforms that I'm involved with. Today's show is something that's rather special. There's a recording artist, and he's creating a buzz all in Chicago. And believe it or not, he's only 10 years old. So, in the House of the Legends, I bring you King Youngin.
Yo, what up?
How you guys doing?
Good.
All right. So, it amazes me that you're only 10 years old and you're creating quite a status for yourself, And how do you feel about that, young?
I feel good.
Okay. So, let me ask you a question. Now, it was brought to my attention that you really started rapping at an early age. So, who were you listening to actually influence you?
Let's just say my brother.
Okay. And was he rapping as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Way before me.
Okay. And so when you started rapping, did you think it would take you as far as it's taking you now?
No, I did not.
Okay. So when did you actually started to take this craft seriously?
At 8.
Okay. So Mama Deb, let's talk about some of his history as when he started and when you started to actually acknowledge him being the artist that he is and his guidelines.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When he was 5 years old, he was in kindergarten. He entered in a talent show, and he did Candy Girl, and he won the grand prize to that.
Okay.
And when he was born, I always called him my blessing. Mm-hmm. When he was like 2, 3 years old, he used to always hum, like singing, and I heard it in his voice, and I told his dad, our baby can sing. Oh my God. And I heard it already, but I didn't think that it would go this far as it is today.
Okay. So I heard that he's doing clubs.
Yeah.
He was doing the club scene.
Yep. He made history last year in the 21 and older club. He the only kid that was able to go into a 21 and up club.
Okay.
So he made history.
That's quite inspiring, and I hope that children that's actually watching this show is actually inspired as well, to influence them to keep the focus like they are will definitely keep them out of a lot of trouble, and I know how it is, especially in Chicago, New York, and different other places as well. Mm-hmm. So King Youngin, do you write your own material?
Say again?
Do you write your own material?
Yes. But sometimes I don't write, sometimes I freestyle.
Okay. So which is more of a better collaboration for you, writing or freestyling?
Writing because I want more of a challenge on me.
Okay. And so now I know you be around a lot of kids in school, right? So
yep.
How do they actually perceive you?
Well, some of them don't believe in me, like teachers. But I really don't care, because when they see me up, they ain't gonna be saying nothing.
Right. And so, how does it make you feel that the teachers are actually, not looking at you as being an artist, maybe because you're too young, or maybe they might be hating on you? What do you think?
Well, cause they probably hating, or probably cause I'm too young. But I really don't care because they don't tell me what to do. I don't
Okay.
care if they're my teachers or not because, like, I do what I want to do in this rap career.
Okay. So, how's school? I mean, how's school to you? How well are you doing in school?
Good.
Okay. And if you weren't actually being a rapper right now, and also being involved in school right now, well, school comes first. Am I right or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if you weren't actually being a rapper right now, what do you think you else you'd be doing right now?
Football.
Okay. You like football.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, Mama Deb, being his manager and things of that nature, how do you feel about your child actually growing in the industry? And are you teaching him the fundamentals of it?
Yes. I talk to him all the time or whatever. Um I I I have started doing mentoring, talking to other people about, they gotta talk to their kids, because the industry is nothing to play with. You gotta show your kids love and stuff and let them know that you there for them, support them, you love them, and don't have no one else telling your kids that they love you and care about them because they don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They gotta hear from the people that where they came from.
Right.
So yeah. So I talk to my baby all the time and I let him know that he can always come talk to his parents. We love you. We gonna always be in your corner 100 grand to God take us off this earth.
Okay. So King Youngin, let's talk about your very, very, very live performance. Can you describe it?
Well, like, what you mean?
Were you nervous going out there to those people?
No. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, but I just felt like a heartbeat just came through, and I felt confident.
Okay. And so let me ask you a question, man. You're only 10 years old, and
Yep.
how far do you really want to go with this in your life?
Legend.
You want to be a legend?
Mhm.
Okay. And that's pretty cool, man. So let's talk about your very first track that you ever did and who produced it, and let's talk about it.
Well, and well, my very
Your
first.
very, very first recording.
Have you ever Gator?
Yeah, with Gator, have you ever? I made a song called "Have You Ever Feel,"
Mm-hmm.
and I just felt like that's when I really started. Like when I really wanted to do this. Like
Mm-hmm.
I just really felt like I was doing something that day, and then I just kept being serious.
Okay. All right. So through it all, who really inspires you to really do what you do?
My brothers,
Okay. And they support you 100%?
yes.
Okay. And so let's talk about your second track. Now, you have some nice tracks. And so let me ask you a question. Because you're only 10 years old, so they really can't based on life experiences. So how do you come up with the concepts to actually write your tracks?
Um, life experiences life experiences and like believing in myself.
Okay.
Always stay humble.
Okay. And you seem to be very humble at that, you
Yep.
know. So let me ask you a question, Mama Deb. Being 8 to 10 years old, being in clubs that's over 21. Was there ever a conflict with that?
No, it never was. At first, they couldn't believe that the owners of these clubs was calling him out to come and perform in these clubs. So when we would walk through the door, all eyes would be on us like, what is this little boy doing up in here? And all this drinking and stuff. Like,
I hear you.
Not knowing that the owner then called him out. He didn't talk to the mayor and everything. So I love it.
Okay. Well, listen, we're going to take a slight little break, and we're going to come right back, and we're going to listen to something by King Youngin. So y'all stay tuned and come right back. All right?
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
This is our house.
Really down, playing the games you do. Someday, everything will be alright. And different people make the world go round. And it's all because of you, my dreams are coming true. Your sun, like erases my brain.
right now. I don't care who's watching.
For whatever the reason there might be.
With you, love by my side, the world will be mine. You're the one for me.
Yeah.
Hey, we're back. This is Tyrone Lowe. This is my show, The Legends, and I have in the house of the legends, King Youngin. What's up, dude?
What up?
Let me ask you a question. You're only 10 years old, right? And you ever thought about when you get older that your craft might progress into maybe just being an R&B singer, also be trying to rapping and also producing others as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And how do you feel about it, and how do you think you're going to go about it? Do you think that you'll be ready by then to actually incorporate other people in the craft of what you're doing?
I'm already ready. You never know. I'm already ready.
You're already ready? See, I like your energy, man, because he knows what he wants, and that's very good. I think that do you think that success will be a hinder to you, or do you think that it'll be something that you really want right now?
See, I really don't know.
Okay, and you know what? I appreciate your honesty, really, because as Mama Deb and all of them be around you, I'm sure that they give you the one day at a time concept in your life because you're still young, and I appreciate you. But my suggestion to you is, God first, school second, then you think about yourself and think about your future. And with the guidance of your parents, I believe that you're going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so tell the viewers about some of the current events that's coming up for you. Or maybe, Mama Deb, you can talk about that, some of the things that you got coming up.
Well, I got a show or an interview tomorrow, I think. Yeah, tomorrow. And I got a party.
You headlining?
I'm headlining a show
on the 30th.
On the 30th, the ending of February. Yeah, the ending of February.
And you finna get ready to go on tour.
Yep, I'm finna go on tour too.
Okay. So as far as going on tour, being 10 years old, how are you going to actually deal with school and touring?
Oh, the e-learning.
Yeah, e-learning. Yeah, online.
Okay. I think a lot of schools are being closed in and out, so I don't think that it should actually, hinder him. I'm just concerned about his common welfare as far as his education.
Oh,
Don't let the industry just take him away because, it's a very cunning, baffling, and insidious type of situation. You could be on top of the world, and about the next second, man, things have fly. So I believe that at this point right now that he should have a second option in his life, because the next 5 or 10 years, he might not even want to do it no more. He might want to get into something else, because sometimes kids, when they have early fame, it sort of does things to them when they're growing up, because it's like, that's what the people just perceive me as, you know what I'm saying? And personally, they want to be accepted as a person, not just for what they do. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point that I really want to bring across,
Oh, yeah. I talk to him about that all the time. I mean, we let him make his own decisions. We still let him be a kid. If he got 2 shows in one day and it's on a Sunday, he getting up and go to school the next day. I don't play about school. I always remind him, school first. School first. If you don't want to go to school, you can't do this.
Okay.
Because you got to have an education in life. No, I can't see it.
All right. So, King Youngin, the question I want to ask you is that, you're doing this thing called rapping right now. And through your experiences, other kids that's coming into the game, do you have any suggestions for them?
stay humble, and don't never let nobody tell you what to do.
You can't do nothing.
You know. Okay.
Mhm.
And that's kind of cool. Anything else that you want to bring to the plate for them?
Listen to your parents.
Yeah, listen to your parents. Like I said, stay humble and all. Yeah, stay in school. School is first. And just stay confident.
So I'm gonna put a smile on your face now. How do you feel about all them girls looking at you right now for who you are, man? You know, I mean, how does that make you feel that, hey, at this point right now, 10 years old, you can have almost any girl you want. How does that make you feel, man?
How did it make you feel?
Well, I understand how R. Kelly get through it.
Okay. Well, listen, we're talking about you. We ain't talking about R. Kelly.
I know.
You know, we talking about you stepping out there, girls grabbing on you, and King Youngin. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, do you get that type of perception at school right now?
Mm-hmm. I get a lot of girls at school. I ain't even gonna lie about that.
That's kind of cool, man. You know, I admire you. One thing I really do admire is your honesty. You know, you're not being projected to the point of them telling you what to do and how to do it, and you're coming from your inner thoughts, you know, and stuff. Any shout outs to anyone? Who you want to shout out to, man?
Yeah, shout out to everybody that been supporting me, and shout out to everybody that's supporting me. Shout out Fine for GTC, that's us, that I already know. Shout out Groove Gang, you already know. Support me. Brother, sister, and Red Spot Chicago.
Okay. And it's good because I heard you're taking Chicago by storm to be 10. You know, it reminds me of Michael Jackson. You know, he started off at a very young age, and he really put it out there, man, where he became really universal. You know what I'm saying? So, me to the parents, keep them grounded. You know, you know, don't let the world perceive him as just being an artist. You know, make sure that they actually supplement him as being a human being as well.
That's true.
And at any point that you know you think it might be too overwhelming for him, I would suggest you pull him out, let him regroup. You know, and if that's something he really wants to do, because at the age of 10, things change when you get older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're going through that source of puberty. You know what I mean? And I mean, and the guy, he writes songs like he's been in love already. You know, you've been in love, man. You know what love is, man?
Yeah.
I tell people, just because kids are human beings too. They just live people. They got feelings too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got feelings too.
Well, I'm going to say this, man. It's been an honor, and I am quite flattered to have you on my show. You know, I wish you the best of luck. And, you know, and you're very, very fortunate to have parents that's supporting you and stuff like that. So make sure you always take them first. Don't let the crowd gravitate you to the point where you have to disconnect from them, because they have your best interest. And this has been Tyrone Lowe. This is T-Lo Video Productions. This is my show, The Legends. And my guest is King Youngin. So I'm going to say bye to you guys and stay tuned for another T-Lo Video production. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The love of house.
The dynamic soul sound of
For the love of
DJ
dance.
Tyrone Lowe. DJ Tyrone Lowe. DJ Tyrone Lowe.
dynamic soul sounds of DJ Tyrone Lowe.
I'm the best of all time, posted up like dog signs. Leave me one like 4 times, haters they be alright. I'm the best of all times, I get rich, we all shine. I be spitting all rhymes, I'm in love with Boo 9. I'm the best of all time, posted up like dog signs. Leave me one like 4 times, haters they be alright. I'm the best of all times, I get rich, we all shine. I be spitting all rhymes, I'm in love with Boo 9. I'm the best of all times, paper, yeah, I'm bout mine. I get on 2 beats, kill them both, committed to crime. You still stuck on your beginner stage, I'm at the finish line. You a John Doe, to be honest, I don't know your kind. I'm a dog like a pit bull, you funny like Dr. Seuss. King, Youngin, animated Pokemon Pikachu. No, I am not Donald Duck, but shout out to Mama Goose. How you gonna try to talk about me? Take a look at you. B-O-A-T boot now, don't ask me my boot sign. She asked for a boat ride, thought I seen a boat farm. B-O-A-T boot now, I come from a ghost town. Disrespect, it goes down. R.I.P. my old sound. I'm the best of all time, posted up like dog signs. Leave me one like 4 times, haters they be alright. I'm the best of all times, I get rich, we all shine. I be spitting whole rhymes, I'm in love with Boo 9. I'm the best of all time, posted up like dog signs. Leave me one like 4 times, haters they be alright. I'm the best of all times, I get rich, we all shine. I be spitting whole rhymes, I'm in love with Boo 9.
My mother was always very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign for much longer than usual, and she didn't know whether she should go forward or turn, and she wasn't even really sure where she was at. It was very unsettling for her.
I felt so much better after my son told me, "Mom, I don't want you to worry or be afraid. I'll be there for you and we'll figure it out."
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
This is our house. It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.